Hey, what's up, guys? Houston Outlaws here with another press conference. I'm Matt, this is Jake, and we're going to answer your questions.
What?
That was it? You don't like it?
You don't like it? That was good. I liked it.
I'm not doing it again.
I'm not doing it again. Let's hit me with a question. Let's go.
What was the reaction when you saw Jae-Hong play main tank against Spitfire, and how did you prepare for the match against Dynasty after that?
I mean, we knew that. It's not really a great secret that I think Seoul has been having some trouble with their main tank, and I think they found a better solution than what they had, honestly. And like, he's been performing better than their tanks already with limited experience. And like, going into it, we had to treat it the same way. We weren't gonna abuse. We were gonna try to like focus Jae-Hong or something and take advantage of him, because that just like messes with our gameplay. So we just kind of did traditional scouting of what the comps they're gonna play, and like try to prepare the best we could.
All right, the next one is, have any of you guys tried playing Rialto yet?
No.
No. It's a yes or no question.
Played Retribution.
Yeah, no, that's...
All right, the next one is, why do you guys think you weren't able to push more on Anubis first point?
I mean, Anubis first point is like, this is a question you can ask to anybody and any team. Every team struggles with that, because there's like this, it's all about the setup and like getting in cleanly, and the goal of the defenders is just to hold that choke as hard as possible. And it's really in the defender's favor to do that, because there's so much random spam, and there's so much stuff that can go wrong in that period. And so like, it's about being disciplined and trying to time it with the best you can, but sometimes you just fail. Like, if our defense was just as good as theirs, if not better, and like it's just a point that is constantly extremely difficult to push through, because
it's very swingy, because it's not about like team fighting. It's just like trying not to get picked by the Widow, the Junkrat, and the Orisa pulls and the Zen right clicks. So it's a very strange point, because the defense only wins by getting picks, but at the same time they're very enabled to get those picks, and that's like the entire game plan. So you don't really see the traditional ult trading team fights. You just see, you know, the offense failing and failing and failing, and then finally there's like an explosive fight, and everyone is dead on the defense, and that tends to be how it goes. Yeah. That's just the point right now.
Anubis first is decided like only in the choke. That's like the whole fight.
It's like once you get through the choke, it is very hard to win on defense. But at the same time, it's very easy to get kills in the choke. So it's a very strange map in the meta right now.
All right, the next one is, which map in Stage 4 are you most looking forward to?
Horizon Lunar Colony.
All right, the next one is, does music help you play? If so, could you listen to any band? If you could listen to any band or artist on stage, who would it be?
I don't like to play with music because it's too important to hear like footsteps or ultimate sounds. Like you'd miss something. Audio is really, really important in Overwatch. I think playing with music it's like fun when you're streaming or just playing ranked casually, but it definitely makes you worse, because there's just things you need to hear to play optimally.
Yeah, I mean, the audio cues are far too important in Overwatch. They're a major part of like your plans, you know, and like what's happening and like your awareness. So like, therefore, anything that interrupts that is just like, it's a detriment.
It's not
never play with music on.
What about to like hype you up before a match? Who do you listen to?
I actually don't like to get hyped up before a match, like listen to intense music. I'm more like, I want to listen to something chill, just stay relaxed, stay focused, not overhype myself. In the past, I've like choked myself and like played poorly when I was like overly hype and not just focused on my game plan.
Sometimes we listen to the Battle Hymn of the Republic. It's an inspiring, patriotic song. Gets us all going.
All right, the next question is, what is everyone's plan for their break?
I'm gonna chill hard, you know, stay on the couch.
I'm gonna go visit some friends back at college. I'm really excited about that, because I did leave college in kind of an abrupt fashion where I didn't really get to say goodbye to my friends. So this would be a big opportunity for me to reconnect with an old community of mine and you know, talk to some people I really care about.
All right, the next one is, why did you guys put Clockwork on Widow and Linkser on Junkrat?
It makes a lot of sense to me. I mean, Linkser is much more comfortable on like projectile heroes and flanking heroes, with the exception of probably Pharah. But I think that comp, I don't know, I wouldn't change that. I don't think that was like the reason we lost. Clockwork's not super comfortable on Junkrat, and he is really comfortable on Widow and the Hiscan characters, so it just makes sense to me.
Yeah, as Jake said, that it's just a comfort pick for those players. Both of them have performed pretty well at those roles within scrims, and so we've had success with those roles within scrims and just what they're comfortable on.
All right, the next one is, what do you think would happen to the meta if 7 players were on each team?
Like, what hero would be added?
Like, you'd probably play like an extra support, realistically, because the supports are probably the strongest characters right now. Maybe an extra tank. Maybe just play. Probably like the Orisa stuff would be way better, because you'd permanently run like Orisa, Yeah, that'd be probably the comp. You'd run like Orisa, Hog, Diva, Mercy, Zen, and then another 2 like DPS, like Junkrat and Widow at the same time. So that'd be I don't know, probably it'd be like slower comps. I don't know, maybe you play dive and you like add a Sombra. That'd be kind of crazy. 3 DPS, 2 tanks, 2 support. That'd be good. I don't know. I think the game would be really different. It's kind of hard to even imagine what would change because it's such a fundamental part of the game to have 6 players.
Yeah, I kind of feel like the same way. That probably just added like a Roadhog to each comp and it would function. It's like this self-sufficient character that's like a good flanker.
Just like getting value by himself.
What is going to be the dynamic with the World Cup on the horizon? Obviously, not everyone's in Team USA, so I'm curious about how that is handled league-wide, to be honest.
Well, I mean, that'll be like in the off season, so I don't think it'll be a big deal. Like the players who are selected to be on the World Cup team, and no one knows who that is right now because no one even knows who the selectors are right now. There's obviously still voting processes that take place, but for the players who are ultimately selected, they will probably it'll be in the off season. So that team, once it's formed, will start to practice together. But I don't know. I don't think anyone's really thinking about it because no one. I mean, I don't personally have the expectation that I'll play again. I mean, I would love to have the opportunity, but I don't know. It's like if I get selected, then I'll start to think about it. But there's a lot of talented players in the United States, so it's especially as a DPS player, you can't really ever take it for granted that you'll play. So if I get selected, I'll give it my 100%, totally commit to it. But if I don't, I'll cheer the World Cup or cheer the U.S. team on, and hopefully cast.
I got nothing to add to that one.
Okay.
Coolman's gonna be on the team. That's why.
Hope not. I need to sleep.
Yeah, I could use him.
I need to hibernate. I need to hibernate.
Hibernate for 6 months. Hey, thanks for your questions, guys. This is Houston Outlaws. Sorry we couldn't get the win today, but we're gonna give it our all. We're gonna take a new look at the game and how we approach everything coming into Stage 4, and I think it'll be a really good stage for us.
Yeah, we hope you keep following us in Stage 4 and cheer for us. Like we're gonna get better, and we're not gonna let you down anymore.
Mm-hmm.